Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey YouTube, it's Sarah from CreepoandSnitch, because I feel like just everybody decided I'm going to write some supernatural book because everyone's getting rich off it. Let's see, there was Blue Bloods, Twilight, then there's Vampire Academy, then there was Date with a Vampire, or just in general, they're obsessed with eternity. Like, the Evermore series, I stopped after book 3. I couldn't put myself through any more misery that was the Evermore series. I just wanted to throw those books across the wall. They were just so annoying. It's like, I want to be with you forever. It's just like, okay, we'll fight to be together for 3 books, and then, oh wait, I get cursed, so I can't really be with you, so we have to go find a cure, and then that'll take another 3 books, and then it's just going downhill. I stopped. Another one I'm getting pretty frustrated with is the Mortal Instruments series. I mean, I love Jace so much, but the whole plot twist with him thinking that Clary is his sister was kind of weird. Thankfully, they're not brother and sister, but, like, come on. You just, no. No. Incest is not good. I don't like it. And then, like, you think they're finally gonna be together, and then it's just like, smoke bomb, there's another 3 books. Have fun. Which, I mean, they haven't been bad. It's just like, I don't want Jace to die, so I'm gonna keep reading, but come on. Like, she can't touch him now because he's got heavenly fire in him? Like, come on. Just give me another book already. I want it. Unfortunately, it's not coming up until next year? I think it's next March 2014. Which makes me mad because I really, really, really want to read it, but again, it's not coming out. But on the plus side, the movie is coming out really close to my birthday in August. Yay. I'm very happy about this. However, Jace looks like a sissy. I'm sorry. He looks like a girl. Like, he's supposed to be this hot bad boy. But he's too pretty. Like, he does not look like he will kill you. He has to look like he's gonna murder everything. Like, I'm not a fan of the portrayal of the Twilight movies, but at least they got, Jake right. Like, Taylor Lautner, he is buff as hell. And you can see that. Like, there's so much muscle going on. But Jace, it's like, okay, I'm supposed to be a pretty boy, but I'm supposed to look like I'm gonna hurt you really badly. You don't really get that vibe. You don't really get that vibe at all, actually. It's more of just like, I can talk really pretty in a British accent, but I don't look too threatening, do I? Oh wait, I have a steel, so I can burn you. But it's more of like for his runes and whatnot, which is really cool, but yeah. They did a good job with everyone else. And I love the dialogue. I love the dialogues of those books because it just makes me start laughing out loud. It's great. I love it. Let's see, what are other vampire books that I've read? I believe it was Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't like that book. I mean, he's a vampire from Romania or Transylvania? I don't know. Like, keep in mind, I haven't read this in a while, so this is probably wrong, but the idea of an arranged marriage to a vampire and then he's just, like, gonna sweep her off her feet and they're gonna be happy ever after. Like, you're a vampire, you're not a prince, you gotta suck blood or something. Like, what happened to the classical construction of a vampire? You know? It died when Stephanie Meyer decided, you know what, I'm gonna make them sparkle. I'm gonna make all vampires sparkle. And then all the vampires just went downhill. They just went downhill. I did like Vampire Academy, though. Vampire Academy was great. It was very good. Probably because the main characters were, like, vampire protectors. So, you know, the vampires were, like, cool. They had, like, awesome powers, and it fire, water, like, you know, spirit. Like, that stuff is cool. Vampires who are just like, I'm a vegetarian. Yeah, that's not so cool. It's like, great, you're not going to eat me, but then what's the point of you being a vampire? And that bothers me. When you sell out, like, writers who sell out annoy me, because I can tell when they do. It's just like, they listen too much to their fans that they don't listen to the inner voice in your head that's saying, this person must die, or this must happen. Even though you don't like it, it has to happen. Because believe me, those voices, they know best. Because otherwise your work's gonna suck. It's just gonna suck. I love Hunger Games. I thought it was a great book. But you know what? I have respect Suzanne Collins, because you know what? She had the balls to kill her character. Unlike Stephanie Meyer, who it's just like, let me have a 300-page discussion and then no one's gonna die. Because I feel like my last book should be a fanfic. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. You can't do that to me. You can't have me read a 600... I believe it's 600 pages, at least. And then no one die. Like, not to say that I absolutely need someone to die. Like, for instance, I stopped reading Harry Potter about halfway when everyone started dying, and I was just like, no, stop it right now. I can't do this. And then I almost threw the book across the wall when Fred died. I was just like, no, this can't be happening. I did not just read that. But you know what? They needed to go. So I respect her for that. I respect her for that. I don't know who would have died in Twilight. I mean, Breaking Dawn, but someone should have at least died. Maybe the Volturi, you know, make it like a minor casualty or something. But for them to just be like, all right, we're going to talk this out. We're all going to be buds. And we just prepared for this giant war. But you know what? We're going to forget about this. We're just going to turn around. We're going to go back to Italy. And everything's going to be fine. You can all resume about your daily lives. Renesmee, I'm sorry. Your name just sucks. Like, I have problems with when they have kids and then they just name it terribly. Like, that is the only problem that I have with J.K. Rowling. Hugo? Come on. You can do better than that. You can do better than that. But I love that woman. I love J.K. Rowling. I met her. And it was glorious. I will do another video on that because I just need to rant of how fabulous J.K. Rowling is, because she's the queen. She is the queen of literature. And I met her. That's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay. So, another one of my favorite authors. How could I possibly forget? John Green. I love him. I love him so much. He is absolutely awesome. Nerd fighter. Awesome. Totally awesome. Love it. Yeah. I really started really loving his books when I read Looking for Alaska. Then I kind of stopped reading his work, completely forgot about it. Then my friend Diana, she introduced me to his vlogs. So, Vlog Brothers, awesome. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna read more of his books. And by chance, I pre-ordered The Fault in Our Stars, and I didn't even hear about the fact that he was signing all of his pre-orders. So when I got the book, I just kind of opened the box and was just like, holy crap, this thing is signed! How awesome is that? So I find it very amusing that my two favorite authors I have signed books from. That's pretty darn cool. I never thought in a million years I'd get J.K. Rowling's signature. I didn't even think I'd meet her. So I'm still like mind blown. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But The Fault in Our Stars, I just cried. I cried so much. That was a fantastic book. Like, you just know when you find those books and you have a feeling what the end is going to be. I'm not going to spoil it for you all, but felt like I knew what was going to happen. I was really hoping that I was wrong, but it didn't happen, so I was kind of right, but I was just like, no. But then after that happened, I didn't see the ending coming, so I was just like, oh my god, that's precious, but it's so sad. And it was just, I cried for like 5 minutes straight and then called my friend up. I was just like, what is life? We had a very emotional talk after that. Very emotional. I miss talking to people about books, so that is the purpose of my Mondays, is to talk about books, because I feel like I don't do it enough. I used to be in a lot of book clubs, so I was just like, I miss that. There's no book clubs in college. No one has time to do this stuff. No one has time. I mean, they do. They just go out partying, so I prefer my literature, but that's just me. I'm kind of weird. But yeah, that's all from me. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, YouTube.